Hi folks, it's Evo here from Thundermist Lure Company, and welcome to today's episode of Thundermist Fishing Tips. I have got a gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous morning upon me here, and I'm fishing the Niagara River, and what I'm doing today, folks, I'm going to be looking for gar. Gar are similar to pike in nature, so what I've decided to use, because the python darter is such a great pike bait, I'm going to use the python darter today and see if I can hook into a gar or two. And I'm fishing the Niagara River, and I'm only going to let my python darter sink about 2 or 3 feet because these fish typically are suspended. So I'm going to see if I can hook into a gar or two. It's a beautiful morning, so stay tuned, folks. So glad you could join me. He actually jumped like a bass. I got my first hit, and I saw the whole thing, and he jumped up trying to spit the hook. It's just a small gar, but I got my first gar of the day. And I'm gonna lift him right in the boat. Oh, look at that. I should have used the net. But there we go, look at that gar. See, they got a real small mouth. So what I did, folks, is I changed my python darter. I put a small one on because I had one follow the boat and it was a small one. So you know what? The bigger ones will take the bigger baits, but the smaller ones, so I put the 1/4 ounce python darter on, and I put it on with a little minnow imitating bait just on the back side of the python darter. But there's a nice gar, little gar pike right there. I'm just gonna put him in the live well. I'm gonna release him, but I wanna snap a photo, see if I can get a bigger one for our Instagram friends. But for now, we'll put him in the cooler and then we'll release him shortly. But I wanna get my line right back out there again. Put him in there. Okay, interesting looking fish with that big beak. And I'm gonna try, he actually hit it really close to the boat. So just as I was coming in, I actually saw him follow and I saw the whole hit, which was really something. And the reason why I'm using that gold python is because it's a little overcast, and gold works great on those overcast and dark days or in murky water, and that's why I'm using the gold. But there's a few fish around for sure. I've had a couple follows, but again, it looks like the key is as soon as I downsized, I ended up getting that hit right away. So that was really good. And if you catch a weed, that's not good. Now, the other thing I also want to mention, folks, is all I'm running is a single snap. And all you need is like a size 0 or a size 00. Those are 2 good size snaps for these smaller lures. That's all you really need. If you had to pick one size snap, I would go with the size 0 because it's a good all-purpose size, and it'll be good for smaller lures and bigger lures as well. There's another hit, folks. Oh, there was a good one. I'll tell you what I did. I took that little minnow off because that last one kind of beat it up a bit. And I got a worm, a curly tail worm with a little bit of scent on it, a scented worm. And then what I did was I cut the worm. Oh, there we go. I cut the worm. So I just got a little piece of that curly tail on there. Oh, I don't want it. Just got a piece of that curly tail on there. And it gave some great action. That python darter, as the spoon is flashing and fluttering. There we go. Perfect. Look at that. That's a nicer size gar right there. That's a nicer size gar. Beauty. And he just came off. There, you see. There's my setup, just like that. I just put the end of a little worm on there. I just cut it off and put it on the python darter. And people ask me, all the time, can you run that python darter without any bait? Of course you can. But with the bait, the spoon flashes and flutters, the trailing bait comes along the back side. It looks like one thing chasing another, and that's all a tractor is a spoon, and they hit the trailing bait. Oh boy, that was nice. That was a nice hit too. This is a decent gar. Now, of course, they get bigger. Okay, there's a nice gar right there. This'll, oh, they're hard to hold. They're strong, and they got a mouth. Their mouth is just like an alligator. I don't want to. It's full of teeth. See if I can get it open here. You can see there. It's just full of teeth. Carefully. There. If you can take a look. Their mouth is full of teeth like a pike. Actually, their mouth is just like an alligator, like chomping down. And their actual mouth is really small on the inside. They got that big beak, but their mouth is really small. So that's why the smaller baits are working good. You got to just downsize a bit. But there's a beautiful There's a beautiful gar right there. Oh boy, a lot of fun. This one's gonna get a photo for Instagram. We're gonna let that other one go. But you know what, folks? Fishing for gar, just downsize your baits, work your baits slowly, and you'll get them to hit, just like I am doing today. That's a beautiful fish. It's great here fishing the Niagara River. There's all kinds of species, and including gar. So I'm having some fun this morning. I hope wherever you are, you get a chance to give gar fishing a try. It's different, it's fun, and I hope you have a great day on the water. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time, good luck and good fishing.